had a grand time this weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. My boyfriend comes home on Thursdays. Usually, if he's close by, and if the drive isn't too long, he'll come home on Thursday, and then he'll leave like Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning. So he came out Thursday night, and the next day we were going to go to the Charlotte Hornets game. So we had great seats. We started out at Eddie V's first, pre-gamed a little bit. Then we went over to the Spectrum, and that was my first time like being in the Spectrum, like walking around to see all of the improvements that they did, and like everything is like cashless, and like you go to get your food, you like it's almost like the Jetsons a little bit. It's like get your food here, you scan it, you take it over here. It was a little weird. We ended up having some expensive old nachos that taste like pork, but that's neither here nor there. They were supposed to be chicken nachos, but they tasted like pork. When that was over, we walked our way back to Eddie V's and had a beautiful meal. And then we left, and then bar hopping. We went to about 4 bars that night. Like this one, that one, that one. We went to the Havana. We went to another little hood bar. I can't think what that name was. Then we went to Havana. Then we went to Folia, and they had a DJ playing. The DJ was playing all the tunes. I mean, she went from Beyonce to Biggie Give Me the Loot to Pretty Wings, Maxwell. She like did the whole thing. So that was like our last stop. So we were in there getting drinks. And then I was a designated driver for 2 people who have important jobs, and I had to be in charge, and I was fine with that because I don't drink no more, so I was okay with that. But I was like talked into, and I even talked into because it wasn't even that much talking. It was just like, you should try the THC drink, and I was like, hell yeah, give me that. It was a beautiful drink. It was like a coconut cream mixture. It had like the old fashioned ice cube in there, like the big block ice cube. And it was like a glass this big, but it only had this much in there. Took it to the head. It tasted amazing. It was the bomb. It was something so beautiful. And I've had THC drinks like at Vinyl, which was around the corner from where we went. And it was like cool. It was just like a mellow groove. You were like chilling, floating. This was completely different. I had to take so this was about 1:30ish or 1:30ish. I had that. I'm like, okay, so by the time I get home, it'll probably kick in. I know my mood started lightening a little bit. I was already chilling, but my mood started lightening a little bit. So I'm like, that's interesting, but that's neither here nor there. So then we ended up getting pizza outside. Like it was like The Hangover. It was like a whole night of just bar hopping, doing things. We outside 2:00 in the morning getting pizza from the pizza truck. They hammered. I mean hammered. Like they don't know what's left and right. They don't know what's up or down. I knew they were hammered when they kept saying they were proud of each other and they kept congratulating each other. I knew it was a wrap. So I ended up having to take the first person home, and when he gets out the car, he can't get into his apartment because everything is electronic, and his phone is dead.
Excuse me.
And I don't have the charger for his phone, so it starts to get spooky. My boyfriend is out like a light. He's out. He's no help. He ate his pizza and he's done. So now I'm driving home and I'm like, I feel a little wonky. Like not like this is cool, but this is like the flashback of a time before that I took an edible and things went haywire. I'm feeling that already. So I'm like, we in Charlotte. So I'm like, just get your stuff together. I knew when I was going into other lanes that something was completely haywire. So I ended up getting on 77. People are like passing me. And like usually if I'm taking 77 home, which is usually pitch black, I'm up, this car is out. Like this is nothing. I'm getting home, breezing by everybody, make sure I don't see no popo, I'm home. Not today. I'm like driving the slowest that I've ever driven before. I'm like this. I'm like, I can't let my boyfriend down. I'm like, I'm the designated driver. I can't let this man down. We have to make it home. I'm slapping myself. I'm like, I played Beyonce hands, two hands to heaven, like 50 times. I'm playing it over and over and over again because I'm like, I can't put nothing else on because my brain can't comprehend anything else. So this is what's happening. So I'm like, oh, the road is getting darker and darker. And it's about weird. I don't know. But as I'm driving, I'm like, this isn't right. And I'm like, I don't even drink no more. I barely smoke. I'm not getting a DWI for this shit. Like, and usually you never see any cops like on 77, but I'm like, this car, this late, this man passed out. Like, I gotta do something. I start pinching myself. And these are the photos of my arm after the fact. That happened Saturday. Today is Monday. My arm still looks like that, or even worse. I'm pinching myself, like, oh no, you gotta get up, you gotta keep it together. I get to about maybe 2 exits or 3 exits before where we live at, and I'm like, I can't do it no more. I gotta get off this road. Like the straightness, it was like something out of a movie. Because the road to my house is just completely straight, so it's like no turning. So it wasn't giving me anything to like, get myself together with. I'm just going straight. So I gets off at this exit. It's the same roads, not 3 back roads, but 3 exits worth of back roads, and now I have to make it to our house. So I'm through the one town. I'm like, whoo, that's cool. I hit the other town now. Mind you, the one town before our town is a little sundownish. Like you ain't supposed to be outside around these times, boy. What you doing? Or it's that kind of situation. So I'm driving, and I'm like, I think the whole speed limit for that area is 25 miles per hour. So I'm doing 25. But behind me, now I'm literally like almost home. I got maybe like, this is at 3:00 in the morning. So it was like 3:05 because it took me so long to get up this expressway that it was craziness. So this is like 3:05. So a truck comes speeding behind me. So I'm like, oh no. I gotta get out that way. And mind you, there's like no streets to pull over or nothing. It's just like one street. They don't have sidewalks or whatever. So I'm like, what is this about? I pull over, they go speeding by me. Up the next light, they have somebody pulled over. It was an unmarked cop car, and the city police that are always out in that neighborhood have somebody pulled over, and they were calling for backup, and that was the backup. Listen, that would have been me. Like that would have been me because they were probably trying to figure out why the hell would I be out in their town at 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, in my mind, I don't even know if that really happened though. Real shit. Like allegedly, that person was pulled over because I don't know if that really happened, but it happened. But I was like, oh my God, that could have been me. I'm like almost in tears. Get to like the next big light. Then I have to go, because I usually take my back roads. I couldn't take the back roads that I usually take because that's another, boy, what you doing around here, boy, neighborhood. So I had to go all the way around, like the longest drive of my life. When I finally get to our block, I'm like out of it. Get to the house, this man is done for. Like in my mind, I swear, I don't know if this really happened or not, but he would not wake up. He would not wake up. And in my mind, I'm like, this man has alcohol poisoning and he is dead. I'm like, boo, get up, no. And like slacking me, he finally wakes up like, what? I'm like, we're home. He can barely make it in the house, barely walk. This is how much fun he's had. He can barely walk. He can't make it down the steps like our apartment kind of thing is downstairs. So I'm like, this man will fall down the stairs and break his neck. He can't go downstairs. So I put him on the sofa, on their sofa, upstairs people's sofa. He had the Jodeci combat boots on. I have to get these boots on. Mind you, I'm tripping like on another planet. get his boots off, and then we both sleep on that sofa because I can't leave him on this sofa because I don't know if he's going to get up, disrupt this whole house at 4 o'clock in the morning, fall into their bedroom. I don't know what was going to happen. So I'm like monitoring him, but I need monitoring myself. Make it to like 7 o'clock in the morning. I finally get him downstairs, and the next morning we wake up and we're like, what the hell? Like, it was so fun. It was the most fun we probably had in a long time. And he talked about, we had a time last night. No, we really did. We really had. We had good food. We had fun. We had a basketball game. It was really a good time. And that's why my Vlogmas, I couldn't post my Vlogmas because I was in recovery. Like, I couldn't believe that. But when I saw that person, that one car, because it was no other cars on the street. I was the only car. No other cars. Like, I'm like, damn, not nobody gonna get on this road. No other cars for like at least 3 miles on the road. And then the one person in front of me was pulled over because I knew it in my heart. I'm like, where are the cops at? Because they're always out. They're out in the daytime in that city. They're out in the night. They are always out. And I'm like, damn. I don't even know what I would. Not in my mind, I was like, I need to pull over and go to sleep. Like, it was getting to that point. But when I finally looked back at my arm and saw how bad I was pinching myself, that's insane. I will never, 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 ever, ever drink nobody's THC drink at the restaurant establishment again. Mark my words. It was craziness, pure craziness. But we had so much fun. We had a really good time. It was like some other stuff, just crazy, just pure crazy. Those men are crazy. I mean, bar hopping, drinking at every place, drinking it up. I mean, the one lady saw my boyfriend coming from a mile away, had him order some Kazi Azul. It was like $40 of 2 shots. I'm like, me and his friend is like, what are you doing? He like, why y'all let me do that? Boy, nobody told you to do that. But we had a good old time. It was absolutely fun. Yeah, so that's it.